guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm super excited to do a wear test and my first impressions on the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. So today I will be doing a first impression. I will show you guys the application and I will do check-ins throughout the day and see how this concealer wears. I'm also going to swatch this against a few concealers that I do own, and yeah, I'm super excited. Let's get into this video. So a little information about this concealer from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It retails for $5 and you do get a total of 6 mils of product. This also comes in a great range of colors. It looks like there's around 18 shades in total, and on the website they do have a guide so you can pick out a shade that'll match you. I think I picked out a really good shade, and again, I did get this at the store. I was actually at Meijer getting groceries, running errands, and I seen a display sitting out and immediately I was like, oh, I have to get this. So yeah, I picked the shade Light Peach. So great shade range, super affordable, $5. Of course, e.l.f. Cosmetics is cruelty free and vegan. So the claims of this concealer, I'm going to go ahead and read off what it says on the e.l.f. Cosmetics website. It says that this is a full coverage 16-hour wear concealer featuring a large doe foot applicator to conceal, correct, contour, and highlight for flawless skin. The highly pigmented formula is lightweight, dries matte, and won't settle into fine lines or creases, ideal for all skin types. Alright, let's get into the swatches really quickly. I'm going to swatch this on its own, and I'm also going to swatch this against 5 other concealers that I have in my makeup collection. So swatching the Camo concealer on its own, again, the shade that I picked out is Light Peach. When I swatched this on my arm, I was really impressed with how opaque and pigmented this was, and I barely applied any product. I even wiped off the doe foot applicator against the side. So I will go ahead and swatch the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer right next to the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I've been using the Flawless Concealer for quite a while now, and the shade I have is Fair Rose. Kind of glow to it. It's a really beautiful concealer for just like everyday, easy for touch-up. So I've been really actually loving this for just a light coverage day. Now, one of my favorite concealers, you guys know from the drugstore, was from Wet n Wild, the Photo Focus Concealer, and I do have the shade Fair Beige. You guys know Wet n Wild, in my eyes, is not cruelty free anymore. And yeah, so I've been trying to find a replacement for this, and I have to say the undertone is very similar to the Camo Concealer. Next up, I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C1. All of the concealers I own, this is the closest in terms of the packaging. Is very similar to the Camo Concealer, has a very large chunky doe foot applicator. So that's that one swatched next to the other ones. And then next up we have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm in the shade Fair 02. This is way too light for me. This is literally white on my skin, so I always have to mix this in with something else. And last but not least, we have the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I have the shade Snow. You guys already know this is my holy grail favorite concealer. This color is a little bit on the yellow side, but I feel like it brightens under my eyes so nicely. So I hope you guys found those swatches helpful. I know it can be really tough and kind of tricky picking out colors online. Alright guys, let's go ahead and test out this concealer. We're going to kind of do a little rewind, and we're going to start off with a bare face. So let's go ahead and test out the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. Alright, let's go ahead and apply this concealer. So I am barefaced right now. I did apply a little bit of moisturizer, so we're ready to go. So I'm going to apply my foundation off camera, and then I usually do my concealer next. Alright, I will be back in just a moment with the foundation on. Alright guys, foundation is on. We're ready to go. So I usually conceal underneath my eyes because I do have some darkness under there just naturally. I've always had it. A little on the nose just to give more coverage. So I'm just going to take a very small amount onto the doe foot applicator. I'm just going to show you. Just have a nice amount there. Usually I will just dot here, here, and here. So I'm just going to do 4 dots. I'm just going to use my sponge. Oh yeah, this is definitely, I think this is a good color. Oh wow. It's definitely blending out really nicely. I have a feeling this is the kind of concealer that's going to set really fast, so I'm trying to work as quickly as possible. I'm taking a little bit of excess over the nose. Now, I don't have perfect skin, you guys. I've got some fine lines under my eyes. I have pores. And I do not put filters on my camera. And I don't plan to ever do that because I think it's very misleading. And, you know, the skin is not perfect. So let's do an up close. I'm going to get really close to the camera. The color is really nice. So this side has no concealer. It covered up my dark circles really nicely. It covered, it brightened. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and I think I will apply just a tiny bit to the nose. Alright, so that is the concealer applied underneath the eyes, a little on the nose, a little between the brows and forehead a little bit, just whatever was left on the sponge. So going back to this side, I don't know if you can see, but it is starting to crease right into those couple of fine lines that I have. I definitely feel like the concealer has really good full coverage, and I'm wondering if you can kind of build it up. So we're going to be a little brave and I'm going to see if I can build up the coverage a little bit. Okay, so that is 2 layers of concealer on this side and 1 layer on this side. So definitely you can build up the coverage. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set that now. I sometimes use a brush. I'll use a setting brush. And then sometimes, most of the time, I end up using my sponge, so that's what I'm going to do. I do not bake. That's just, it looks awful on me. I just lightly set with some powder. Alright, and I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with my e.l.f. Beauty Shield powder. Alright, so my first impressions so far, I like the coverage. I think the color is a good match for me. It's not too dark, it's not too bright. It covered my dark circles pretty well, and it did blend out really nicely with a damp sponge. For me, I would definitely set this. I set all of my concealers no matter what finish it is. So I'm going to wear this concealer for as long as possible. I don't know if I'll be able to wear it for 16 hours because it's kind of late in the day. It's already 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Yes, 3:08 p.m. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, go about my day. I'll probably film another video or two, and I will see you guys with the first check-in, which hopefully will be a little bit later. Bye! Alrighty guys, I almost forgot to catch the sun before it goes down, so this is in natural lighting. Here's what my skin looks like. So I've been wearing this for almost 4 hours, and so far so good. I don't think I'll be able to wear this for 16 hours. So I will check in with you guys later. And yeah, that's what it looks like in natural lighting. I really like how it looks. It looks pretty good. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Why don't I wear these lashes more often? Like, they're so pretty and fluffy, and like, I really like them. What am I doing? Jessica. Hey guys, so I am back in with my final check-in. It is the end of the night. It is 11:09 p.m. So I've been wearing this concealer for over 8 hours now. Here you go. It has worn a little bit. Like in this area, it's looking really, really dry and kind of not so pretty. I really don't like how this looks on my nose. I kind of regret applying it to my nose now. I am an eyeglass wearer. I do wear glasses every single day. And so you can see, I'll do an up-close shot in a moment, but you can really see where I've worn my glasses for the past quite a few hours now, that it is really transferring, coming off. Even though I applied it with a sponge and really, you know, gently blended that out really well and set it with a powder, Alright, so we are up close and personal, and you can see right in here where it has worn off a lot. It does not look good at all. So as you can tell, it does look a bit dry under there for sure, and I mean, it stayed in place really nicely in that immediate area, but again, it is kind of wearing off. Okay, so one thing I noticed on the e.l.f. website that I didn't notice before, so for application, it says how to use. It says prep the under eye area with the illuminating eye cream followed by the poreless putty primer on top. e.l.f. is recommending that you use their illuminating eye cream, which I do actually have their eye cream. I love it. I use it at night. And I don't own the poreless putty primer, but I've heard really good things about that. So yeah, I wonder if I use the e.l.f. illuminating eye cream. I'm going to try using that method the next time that I do wear this all day long. I'm a little disappointed in this concealer because I was expecting a little bit more, since it does claim to be like a 16-hour wear concealer, and to be, you know, it claims to not crease or settle into fine lines, and it did those things on my skin, unfortunately. So that was my last and final check-in, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna finish things out, kind of like rewind. I already filmed the outro. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go wash my face. I am tired. I'm ready for bed, and I will talk to you soon. Alright guys, so that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this first impression and wear test on the new e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Wear Camo Concealer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you are new here to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave. I post on every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sundays, 10 a.m. every single week. I will catch you all in the next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye guys.